welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am Vicky and this is Penny.
And I am Cheryl and this is the lovely Bruce.
They're our lovely office dogs and you will be seeing a YouTube video which introduces you to them all. Get me words
Put your
out.
teeth in.
I know, yeah. Put my teeth in today. But today we are talking about feedback, aren't we?
Ooh,
Our
feedback.
favourite thing to talk about.
Well, yeah, because it can be good, it can be...
I think people get scared of it, don't they?
They do, but it's constructive.
It can be, yeah. Don't take the negatives from it. We're talking about taking the positives from the feedback. So, I think one of the main points you need to think about with the feedback is adapting to different styles.
Yeah.
People like to be communicated with differently.
Well, yeah, so like take me and our very own Andrea for example. So
Very good example.
I'm more of a straight to the point kind of person. Tell me how it is, don't mess about, don't beat around the bush. And then Andrea, you need to kind of like fluff it up a little bit, be a bit more nice and not straightforward.
Not as direct. You
Yeah.
like direct, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm probably like in the middle of both of you.
It depends what day it is.
What day it is.
If it's a Monday, don't be direct with Vicky.
No, definitely don't. But we do something called DISC personality profiling, don't we?
Yeah.
Woo! Big words. And these are like little personality quizzes that we do when we are recruiting for companies. But we've done it here, haven't we?
We have done it here every
The team
time.
have filled it out and that helps us understand how they like to be. Oh, and Penny would like to go.
Bye,
Penny. Still got Brucey. So it helps us understand how people like to be communicated with.
Yeah, and I think the thing is as well, we do them quite regular here at Fresh because over time people do change. So when you work in a certain environment, I think when I first started Fresh, I had, this is not going to sound the best, but
I know what you're going to say.
I didn't have the D part of the DISC profile, but now I do have.
Which means that she's like more of a direct person, likes things straight up front type of thing, and the more you move along the DISC scale is how fluffy you like things to be. But I think as well with that you need to think about how you communicate that feedback. So I know some people in the office, they prefer it face to face. Others like it over email. I know I wouldn't like it over email.
No,
I prefer
neither would I.
to have a conversation about it, but some people like it over email so they can digest it, react to it in their own way before coming back with any questions or responding to it. So it's just working out how different people like to be communicated with and have that feedback given to them.
Yeah, because I think if I receive an email, I put the email and in my own head and maybe read it in a negative way, where when it's done face to face, you can actually get your personality across and show that it's not something bad that you're being told. It's actually something to learn from.
Yeah, you've got like
you better
tone of voice, body language, that type of thing to incorporate it all to help you.
I like that. Well done, Vicky.
Thank you, top tip. And I think it's also about asking for feedback as well. Don't always wait for that feedback to come to you.
So go and get it.
Yeah, if you want to improve on something, you ask for feedback. That is a very daunting thing to do, isn't it? To actually put yourself out there and be like, can I have some feedback on this? But we do it with all our clients to ask them for feedback.
We've got another one going.
Bye, Bruce.
Okay.
We like to ask for feedback so we can improve. We like constructive feedback. We love the positives as well, because we can celebrate, have a little bit of a cheer.
But if there's anything that can make us better, why would you not want to be better?
Exactly.
So that's where the feedback comes into it.
Yeah.
Sometimes some things work for one person, some things work for another. So if we can adapt ourselves and make us the best for everybody out there, that is what we want to do.
Yeah, it's all about what we can learn, what we can improve on.
Because there's always room for improvement.
Exactly, there's always room for improvement. We obviously always want it to be super positive, but it sometimes needs to be constructive, not negative. Definitely not negative.
No,
we
don't
can
like
always
nega.
improve. And it's just about open communication. So it's about having those chats, having the opportunity to give the feedback, to receive the feedback, having safe spaces for that feedback to come into practice.
And this is why we do feedback to all parties within Fresh. So that's candidates, clients. We make sure that everybody knows what is going on, what the feedback is, so that candidates can learn and develop, especially if they are actively looking for work. Then you take that feedback and then you can use it in your next interview, which is going to make you 10 times better. So that's the best thing. And then with client side of it, if there's feedback from for an interview on their side, then they can put that in place, and then a candidate may want to come and join them. So yeah, it's beneficial for absolutely anybody and everybody. So feedback is bomb.
It's just such an important part of within the business, within the recruitment process. It's just top, innit?
It is top. It is. So
I think that's it. I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah. If you've got any feedback on that, then please send us a message on LinkedIn, Facebook, to our email, hello@fp-resourcing.co.uk, and we would love your feedback.
Yeah.
If there's anything we can do better on this video.
Exactly.
Yes, and I know we're going to get more dogs.
More dogs on the videos, and we most definitely can do that for you. So I think, as Rachel would say, that's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
That is a wrap.
Check out the rest of our videos because we've got loads now, so you don't want to miss out.
Thank you.
Bye.